we are just waiting on parties 1, 2, and B.
One is ready. I don't have the link show.
You can always just throw it in the thread. We're just waiting on 2 and B then. Two. One of my party leaders is an voice. That makes some sense. I wasn't planning on doing a run yet. And then Luca convinced me.
If you can call that convincing, yeah.
Yeah, it was it didn't take much. It didn't take much.
Where run gets posted.
Alright, I guess we're gonna try and queue in. Are you ready, Hanakawa? Alright, on my countdown, you're gonna click yes at the 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. I didn't have the message typed so much as I actually had a text file full of templates. Okay, let's see. There's a Luca, there's Hanakawa, Nico, Freya. I think we're all here actually. Did we first try that?
Wow, amazing.
Second time in a row today. I say we're lucky.
Yeah, everybody's here, awesome, and it's a new instance. All right, cool. You have 30 minutes until the weather, essentially. So you may do fates and critical engagements in the meantime. Make sure you're on a job that benefits from the experience if you've not mastered everything yet. You do not need to be on the role or phantom job you're taking in the tower right now. You could be on anything. I will let you know when it is no longer safe to do critical engagements. Here's the real question. Where fate?
Don't worry, I'm spawning the sharks right now. Wow. What doggo are people flexing? There we go.
There it is.
Fate is also right here. Hell yeah. That's the DIS doggo. Damn. Well, good news for everyone that doesn't have it. There's a newbie run next week on Saturday. You should check the DIS announcement channel.
That's why there's a run today. That's why there's towers, so you can advertise.
Exactly.
Nice plug, Luca. Nice plug.
Always here, even if you don't expect it. Just using this newbie run as an excuse to re-level.
Software version 7.0. Looking at life, throw the eyes over tire hub. Eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, New, what do you want the world? What do you want disorder? Disorder. Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere
All the doggos.
between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder, disorder. More wood for their fires, loud neighbors. Flashlight reveries caught in the headlights of a truck. Eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city.
Yes.
Of our
That's my name.
city. You, what do you want the world? Do you want disorder? Disorder. Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep.
I did.
Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder, disorder.
Gonna let even more dogs out next week.
All the doggos running in the middle at the same time.
That's the wrong way. Back. Gotta go. Praying. Keep it moving. It never stops. No.
My samurai cast! No!
Fuck your samurai cast.
Actually, that's good because I can now do it on all three of these now.
Exactly. You wanna hold it anyway for these.
I hit the living, my sight grew dim. I had to stop.
Man, these sharks are too slow.
Now it's too fast.
I should have gone thief. Damn it.
Sharp PvP.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
I actually have to be ahead of the shark so my cast actually goes through. Oh my god.
I was surprised no one was streaming Baby Shark song during this, but okay.
Because these are not babies, these are adult sharks. And they
Does that
fight.
matter?
Did you just accidentally leave the instance instead of pressing return?
I think I did so, yeah.
Then try rejoining.
Okay, I can rejoin alone?
Yes,
Yeah.
you'll need, if you're in the party, you'll need to leave the
Instance
party
is-
and
Instance
try
is
to.
full
Okay.
at the
Yeah.
moment though.
Just keep
Unfortunately,
trying.
You're just
Yeah,
gonna
just
have
keep
to.
trying.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to sit there and just spam it back and forth.
Okay, this will be fun.
What are you thinking about the pot fade? The pot C? Think that's a good idea?
Yobi potting. Pot maxing.
Into the caves, let's spawn. People love that critical.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I jumped directly into Red Sky.
Now you're back into the instance. An hour.
Yeah.
Then send me a DM real quickly in the instance so I can invite you.
Okay, you're free, right?
Exactly.
It's always nice when somebody makes a deck in.
Situation happens more than you think. Happens in like the last 4 runs or something I was in.
I mean, I had it happen where a party leader did it.
Yeah?
Like immediately
Same.
as we got into the instance.
Same. Haru.
Yeah, Haru isn't here today. But yes.
It is still safe to do this critical engagement.
Say they might can't waste my shit. Many keys. At the green cheese get consumed by we MCs. Kaka, all the ganja farmer. Tell them what we need. Babylon feel load the trees. And smoke out the police. My weed are the baddest in the place. Come in and me hard and smoke on this. Herbalistic, this is how we kick it out of space, man. While we blazing up, we sing the blues like we be king's son. Slang, dang, 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 biddle it. Slang, bang, dang, biddle it. Taiwan and the Davoja, I keep it lively. Slang, bang, dang, dang, biddle it. Slang, bang, dang, biddle it. Taiwan and the Davoja, I keep it lively. Don't let the weed burn. Wanna know what this a ganja and the real one. Wanna know what this a weed a bring the waste down. Roll another one when it down. So let the weed burn. Wanna know what this a herb and the real one. Wanna know what this a weed a egg me gives down. Come give me the good ganja plan.
What's the first name on the instance?
No, what?
What's the first name on the instance? If you sort them by letters.
I don't know how do you mean that?
Ah.
Because I don't see you in the instance.
Yeah, but what's the first name on the instance?
Should be your quick question southbound, unless I'm very much confused. Oh, you mean at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, currently it's Valera Shadow Song.
If you're sorting it alphabetically, it's Iron Callisto.
Oh,
That
Sorting
also
it by
works.
time remaining, it's Valera set Shadow Song.
I was
They're
there a
not in
second
a
ago.
party. They're not in a party, so I think they're just here.
Is it time to yoink ein?
It's Odin Menchia, was it?
Nope. It's Valera Shadow Song at the moment. The top for me. And
Yeah, but-
with you.
Yep.
Alphabetically is Ein Callisto.
Someone remind me. On the first boss in Fourth Tower, is the tank buster physical?
Good question.
Totally not asking because I have samurai equipped right now.
Daisy ass.
Do you? It's really fun cheating the mechanic with samurai.
Just Invulnet 5 hat.
Now, if you want to use the samurai and won't find anything on the first boss, you do it for the out mechanic.
Out mechanic? Wait,
Yeah, when you go through and
physical?
out on knockback, yes, it is. You can't just stand in the out one if you have samurai one.
Interesting. And for some that one is physical.
And then just pray that it's not out twice in a row because it's not gonna be back up.
I'm thinking about this thing.
Yeah, first boss. Knockback or out. If it's out, you can stay in with it.
Yep, and you have to go far from the boss. You can samurai and choose not to.
And it doesn't give a stack.
Nope.
Nope.
Very curious. I'll have to try that at some point.
Uh-oh. Seeing people in the caves. I'm gonna see a rest, please shout real quick. Soon. Twiddle. Let's go. Time to ignore every mechanic ever.
Okay, yeah, I think we can do the turtle if everybody goes and doesn't pay his ass.
No capitalism.
That's the no capitalism speedrun.
Just hit a target dummy for 3 minutes.
Alright, we're risking it for the biscuit. We're going to the turtle.
It's fine, we have 8 minutes. At
Yeah.
least.
I still gotta explain to people stuff, but also we know that these do speed up the respawn time. Fine, we'll just do speedrun explanations.
So it's gonna be pumping.
What, me and my battle high?
Hell yeah. Big technical stuff.
And Zeninogi is going to be so juicy.
Yeah, if only I had that unlocked.
If only it could crit.
It's so fun. You really should unlock it.
That's what I'm trying to do. Why do you think I'm on the job?
But maybe it's a good thing that Phantom Actions can't crit.
I do remember reading someone complaining, wow, look at this, Phantom Jones don't work with reassemble. And then someone in the comments said, well, you know, they can't actually crit stuff.
Yeah, because it would be a little broken.
They didn't want enough to low supply.
I mean, Lost Slash isn't that strong compared to other actions though. It never was. It was good.
I do miss it. On Warrior specifically.
Yeah, it was really good in Warrior. It's quite funny. Especially on guards in DIS, it was quite funny hitting them all four with it.
And then chaining it with Blood Rage.
And then you get a machinist lost slashing them all and instantly dying because you got a hero. Unlucky. Ignore the biomechanic, just hit the boss.
Do not pay Timu Turtle.
Do not buy drugs in this household from a turtle.
It's gonna be sad.
That's okay.
So many examples.
Yeah, now you don't have to do any fire turtle or ice mechanic. It's great.
Alright, we're gonna head towards the middle now for explanation, speedrun style.
Is it red already?
Nope, we're just doing explanations before we do weather. Hopefully.
If the weather comes up here 5 minutes, so
Yeah.
whoever the person was that didn't have the cipher, you might have enough silver to buy one now.
Alright, party leaders, I need you to place some way rocks down on the pavilion here.
Where are you?
I am standing where the B marker should be.
There you go.
So if you're in party B, I'm jumping where you should be standing. I'm pink with my wings out, you can't miss me. Party C, you should be here where I'm jumping. 1 should be here. Two in the back here. And then 3 over here. Awesome. If you're in party 1, 2, or 3, please acknowledge it by jumping. Thank you for communicating with me in the universal game language. You are currently standing in your tower positions. They do these stack marker looking towers. You need a certain number of people in them. If this middle ring was the boss, therefore you are facing the boss. This is always relative to where you will be. So if you're in A or 1, you're always near a red marker. If you're in C or 3, near a blue marker. 2 and B, near a yellow marker, if those markers are there. Sometimes controller players don't get those markers down. If you are in a number group, you're a movement group. I will tell you to move through the boss occasionally because sometimes we need to split in half. The special thing you get to do as a movement player is there is a mechanic where he spawns a couple statues on the left and right wall. If you stand under them, they float you kind of like a geomancer can, and you will have to take your stack towers on top of the ABC groups. So 1 stands on top of A, 2 on top of B, and 3 on top of C. It's not that complicated. Just don't hesitate when I tell you to go take a tower, drop your uptime, cast, or whatever. You only have a limited amount of time to get into a statue and get floated. It only does it once, and then like if you didn't float, that's it. You're not getting up there. The hardest mechanic in this fight is a personal responsibility mechanic because it is meteors. You are going to have 3, technically 4 ways that this mechanic will resolve for you. The first way, the easiest way, is you have nothing. That means it, as long as you end up on the side of the boss where there are no meteors, you have successfully passed the mechanic. If you have a red marker over your head, you need to be on the side of the boss with the meteors. The boss himself will put a meteor down on either the north or south edge. All meteors are going to go to the same side. Again, I will call this out. I will tell you meteors stay or meteor players move through the boss. Oh, he's here, Freya. He made it. He's shouting for your attention. If you have the meteor, right, this boss will also do near or far mechanics. The near mechanic, if you need to be close to the boss, it's actually a knockback. During meteors, do not, under any circumstances, knockback resist this. The time it takes from the knockback to being the edge of the wall to the meteors dropping their AoEs is too short to play around with that. Because if you're close to the boss when you drop your meteor, you're actually covering the entire other side of the platform, so we don't have any safe space. The other part of this mechanic, the hard part, is the stack markers. There will be 4 stack markers. 2 of them will have a blue line that leaves the stack marker, goes up, and then comes down somewhere in the north. And the other 2 will have a line that comes up and comes down somewhere in the south. Your character turning will not change their directions. These blue lines always need to be pointed towards the boss. That means that there should be 2 stack markers whose blue lines are pointing north that are on the south side of the boss, and 2 stack markers with a blue line pointing south that are on the north side of the boss. This is the hardest part, seeing where this line is pointing. It is not a very thick blue line, it's a very thin one. It's also special in that if you're the stack markers that have ended up on the meteor side, so if your stack markers pointing at the boss mean that you're standing with the meteor players, you need to be close to the boss, because what these stack markers actually do is knock us up into the air along the path of the blue line. And so this is the only way meteor players are able to safely get from the dangerous side of the boss to the safe side of the boss. If you're a stack marker that's not on the side of the boss with meteors, you need to be away from the boss at the edge, so when people get knocked up, they don't land on the meteor side. In our run thread, a little bit up from the little bit of chatter that's there, I posted, I forwarded some of our resources that we're working on behind the scenes. Meteors is in the second version. They're like the very first embed there. There's a couple pictures from it. Definitely look at it if you can. It really helps you to understand what you're trying to do in terms of visualization. I have seen meteors go pretty wrong. I've seen people take the wrong stack marker and like an entire party get thrown off the edge of the arena. I have seen meteors dropped really close to the boss and then there's no safe space. But we've still managed to clear, so don't worry too hard if you've messed up. But do pay attention. I will call it out when we're in the fight, that what you're looking for. There are some other mechanics at the boss that I'm not really going to explain because they can either be done in the middle of the fight, or I want the lines on the floor to show you what I need you to do. If there's any boss one questions, now is a good time to throw them into Say chat or into yeah, Say is good. Hello, Freya. I know what you're gonna ask. The weather is starting. Please put a cipher in. If you don't have a cipher, you still don't have it. It's okay. Like I said, it's just a risk then if somebody else steps onto the platform that you might not get to be sent in. So meteors, the reason you don't want to use knockback invuln is that you need to place the meteors at the far back of the arena. So if you knock back invuln, you don't have time to get from the front of the boss to the back of the arena to drop the meteor. It's just safer to ride the knockback. There's other reasons to not knock back invuln any of the knockbacks. Mostly just because if you knock back invuln and then walk forward accidentally, you might walk under the boss, and when the boss lands, you just die. That's the main thing with meteors, is that if you don't, like, if you knock back invuln meteors, you just don't make it in time to the back of the arena. Now you can knock back invuln at the back of the arena. I really don't. That's, if you want to do that, go for it. But at that point, you might as well just ride it. Alright, it looks like we're at 46. This means 2 people didn't put in ciphers. That is okay. Some people are on special phantom jobs because we have talked to them as party leaders, but for those of you that are not on, like, a special rule, I will say this. I am not going to police you in your phantom jobs. If you want to play monk, play monk. However, you need to play it safe because you can kill yourself by dashing through the boss, which just instant kills you, dashing off the arena, which just kills you. Using Oracle and just before a raid ride and getting Starfold to death, that can kill you.
I will just mention here that there's quite a few hosts who will straight up ban monks.
Yeah.
If you play it now, please keep in mind that you might not
Yes.
be allowed to in another run.
For stack markers, there is no preference on side. They're actually safe enough that you can stack them. But just who's ever on the left, do the left. Who's ever's on the right, do the right. That's really all you need. Shield healers, please do not shield heal these stack markers. If you take 0 damage from them, you do not get flung up into the air and you get stuck, which doesn't matter too much if you're already on the safe side. But meteor players would like a word if they don't go anywhere. Moving groups will be 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, things like Berserker and Oracle are different in that they are actually jobs that people are, like, using. I mean, I think you just need a Berserker anyways, so I don't want to police jobs too much. Monk is straight up just the one that's like, why did they design it this way?
Yeah, the dash is a little questionable.
Yeah.
It could have just worked like a get closer instead of a dash, but, you know.
Make sure to stay on the platform once it starts glowing to that point where it's trying to teleport us in. If you step off, you will not be teleported in.
And visitors.
Yep. It is open content, and that is okay. It is unfortunate if somebody doesn't get in. I think the hallways is kind of like a giant bathroom break if you don't need anything, as long as you don't get AFK kicked. Yep, there's a couple extra people that have put in ciphers. That is what it is. We just hope that everybody that needs to get in there, that's like doing the important stuff, gets in, and then. All right. Remember to stay on the glowing platform. You are allowed to watch your cutscene. Don't worry about that. You do not need to skip it. Once you're out of your cutscene, if A, B, and C would go to the right, and 1, 2, and 3 go to the left. Once you're all out of your cutscenes, my party leaders can let me know who perhaps didn't make it in. I think we have one instance of that so far.
Don't step off.
Yes, stay on this main platform.
It's fine,
A, B,
so
and
we'll just wait here.
A, B, and C on the right. 1, 2, and 3 on the left. I guess we just lost one person to a random. Is that what happened? Is A isn't here?
It's also one in group 2.
Okay, so
The
we
other
lost two.
other tank, yeah.
Right. If you guys, if the two of you that have lost someone want to throw into the say chat or never yell, ask if who needs a party, so we can get them invited. I'm not super worried about them joining us on voice. If you did not get into the tower, you can stick around in the instance and stick around in voice. There's nothing we can do about getting you in. It is open content. If it was your first time though, and you did get booted out, you are free to DM me. I am Asela, the host. You can let me know, and I can always try and schedule a run around of times that you are available. You can also put it and ping me in the run thread. That also works. Let me just do this then. And party leaders, you can ready check. Alright. Oh, there we go. That person said hi. And the Valyria person. Adventure list. Oh, that's an easy way to do this, actually. All right, so to the two party leaders that have room in your parties, there are two tanks, Valyria and Naki, that do not have parties. I can see them in the adventure list. Just go ahead and invite them. It is fine. It doesn't matter if it's a role problem. one more of them, wherever they are. Dark Knight here.
Yeah, we got Valir in our party.
Okay, who was the other
Trying
party
to
then?
guide them to the Discord now.
I mean, if they don't want to join, that's okay. I'm not. We don't have to spend too much long on that. Who was the other party that needs somebody that is missing has an empty slot? I'm targeting the person that isn't in a party right now. Alright, well, if you've
Valir
sent
is
them...
trying to join but cannot verify.
Okay, can you just, I can just quickly go here. Dude, can you ask them for their username or, like, their Discord name? Because I can just sort of speed them through.
They can also just join the entrance hall and we can drag them.
Yes, if they join Entrance Hall, we can also do that.
Alright.
So are we 8 in all the parties now? Did that person get invited? If they didn't accept it, that's okay.
Can you
They're here.
thanks.
This person says it's the same name as in-game name, aka Valir Shadow Song, in entrance hall.
Alright, I see them. Hello.
Hello, hello.
So I can help you with the verification when we're done if you'd like. But we are on our way down now. I think everybody's ready.
We are.
Yes, I think we're good to jump down. Knights. Knight Phantom Jobs, please use the crystal here to give everybody your Enduring Fortitude damage reduction buff. We don't need any other jobs buff, just that one. Please wait before using the Transport Sigil so party leaders can put down waymarks. We put the A, B, and C closest to us for now. Just because I don't want to change how I've been doing it. Party leaders, you can start ready checking once you've got markers down. And everybody can start jumping up. Oh, don't jump off the arena though. Yes, don't jump around too much. That will... Unfortunately, that means that you're going into this with already a handicap. I am currently jumping in place on the right side. I'm standing on a white line on the arena floor. If you look in front of the boss, there is an equal white line there as well. When the boss does his knockback will take you from the white line in front of the boss to this white line here at the back of the arena. So when I tell you to be close to the boss, that's as close as I need you to be, at least within that white line. If I tell you to be far from the boss, there is a little circle there in the middle of the arena. You just need to get past that because he only cleaves through the front half of this little square that we're on. There's nothing else really to go over in this part of it because, like I said, anything else I can kind of explain in the moment in the fight. We're just waiting on party leader ready checks now. Alright, just waiting on party B. And there is your yell countdown. You can use raid food, you can use pots. Shield healers, you can shield at 10. Casters, you can LB3 at 3. Or LB2 at 3. LB1 at 2 or something like that. Either way, casters only. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is just a normal raid wide. We're going to move through the boss now. If you want to be far from the boss, move through and go far. We're gonna move through the boss again. But this time we want to be close to the boss. Move through and be close to the boss. Closer. 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 Next up is a tank buster. Everybody can be away from the boss a little bit, and all the tanks can be up under the boss.